For the longest time, compliance and safety inspections have been totally stuck in the past, right? All paper, all manual processes, but what if we could just leapfrog all of that and bring inspections into the future with AI? Well, today, that's what we're talking about. We're diving into Inspect360, a platform that's designed to completely transform how businesses handle their compliance and safety. So just take a second and think about your own workplace. Is it still running on those stacks of paper checklists, clunky spreadsheets, and spending hours, and I mean hours, writing reports by hand? Let's be honest, that old way of doing things isn't just slow. It's filled with opportunities for human error, and that makes it a huge liability in this day and age. And this really nails the difference. On the left, you've got the past. It's fragmented, it's manual, it's reactive. On the right, that's the future. It's all powered by a platform like Inspect360. You get a single, centralized, and intelligent system that connects everything. You're basically going from, well, chaos to complete control. All right, so let's really dig into the problem here. Why are these old paper-based systems not just clunky and inefficient, but an actual, genuine danger for modern business?
The stakes couldn't be higher. With manual processes, human mistakes are just bound to happen. You've got a tired inspector, maybe a smudged checklist, a report that gets filed and is never seen again. Any one of these tiny mistakes can lead to an absolute disaster. We're talking catastrophic failures, huge fines, or even worse. So yeah, this isn't just about making things easier. We're talking about avoiding some really serious consequences.
So let's talk about the solution. And I want you to try and think about this not as just another piece of software, but as a brand new member of your team, a dedicated, tireless AI compliance officer that works for you 24/7.
And that's a really important distinction. This is not just some fancy digital checklist. It's an AI compliance intelligence platform. So what does that mean? It means it doesn't just record what a person sees, it uses AI to actually see for itself. It understands the context of a photo and manages the entire compliance process from start to finish.
So what's the big picture here? Well, the vision is huge. It's to create one single, unified AI platform that can adapt to pretty much any industry you can think of, from manufacturing to healthcare to hospitality, anywhere in the world, and for any compliance standard.
So how does it actually do all this? This is where things get really cool. How exactly does this AI compliance officer see and flag problems that a person might just walk right past?
For the person actually using it, it couldn't be easier. The process is dead simple. An inspector on the floor just snaps a photo with their phone and uploads it. In less than a minute, the AI engine gets to work, analyzes that picture, spots any potential issues, figures out what they are, and boom, automatically generates the finding in a report. No more manual typing, no more guesswork. It's that fast.
And what's so powerful is just look at the range of things this AI is trained to spot. We're talking about everything from teeny tiny structural cracks to a critical safety hazard like a blocked fire exit. It can catch hygiene violations, see if equipment is malfunctioning, and even spot environmental risks like a potential spill, all from just one picture.
Okay, so finding the problem, that's just step one, right? The real magic happens with what comes next, which is managing the whole life cycle of that issue, from the second it's found to the moment it's completely fixed. See, when the AI finds an issue, it doesn't just make a note of it. It automatically kicks off something called a corrective and preventative action, or CAPA. And as you can see, it assigns a severity level, critical, major, or minor, which then dictates how quickly it needs to be fixed. This makes sure the biggest problems get dealt with right away and creates a perfect auditable paper trail.
Okay, now this next part, this is a total game changer for anyone in management. The AI doesn't just give you a data dump. It actually pulls all the findings together, interprets the overall level of risk, and then writes a strategic executive summary. This gives leadership the high-level insights they need instantly, without having to dig through pages and pages of data.
All right, so we've seen the tech, we've seen how it works, but what does this actually mean for a business? Let's talk about the real-world, tangible, bottom-line results.
First up, how about a massive 75% reduction in the time it takes to even do an inspection? Just imagine cutting the time your team spends walking around with a clipboard by 3/4. That's a ton of time they get back to focus on proactive safety, not just tedious data entry. And then there's this, a mind-blowing 90% reduction in reporting time. For a lot of teams, this is the biggest headache. Think of all those hours spent typing up reports, resizing photos, writing summaries. With this, those hours are basically gone.
And maybe this is the most important one of all. a 3 times increase in spotting those critical findings. The AI is trained to see things the human eye can just so easily miss, especially after a long day. That means your entire operation just becomes safer and more compliant, period.
And don't think for a second that this is just for one specific type of business. Inspect360 is built to serve over 17 major industries. We're talking manufacturing, hospitality, healthcare, construction, you name it. The platform actually adapts its AI and its templates for each and every one.
And the impact goes way beyond just saving time. We're talking about preventing those incredibly costly regulatory fines, cutting down on waste, like a 10 to 15% drop in food waste for restaurants and hotels, and giving managers a true, live 360-degree view of everything. It can even hook up with IoT sensors for round-the-clock monitoring of things like temperature.
So if there's one thing, one single idea you walk away with today, it's this. This technology isn't just a better checklist. It's a completely new kind of tool. It's an AI compliance intelligence platform. It's a true partner in managing your business's risk and safety.
So I'll leave you with this final thought. Right now, in your own company, there's a massive amount of data hidden in plain sight. It's on those paper forms, buried in spreadsheets, and just in the visual state of your facilities. If all of that data could suddenly talk, what critical risks and hidden opportunities do you think it would tell you about? Well, with a platform like this, you can finally start to listen.